What is the moment magnitude scale for measuring earthquakes? Imagine trying to measure the strength of a lightning bolt or the size of a wave in the ocean. Now, think about how scientists figure out how powerful an earthquake really is. That's where the moment magnitude scale comes in. It's the main tool used worldwide to tell us how big an earthquake is, based on the actual energy it releases. This scale is super important because it helps us understand the potential damage and risks involved with each quake. The moment magnitude scale was created in the late 1970s to improve on older methods like the Richter scale. The Richter scale was good for small earthquakes close to the measuring station, but it didn't work well for very large ones. The moment magnitude scale can measure earthquakes of all sizes, from tiny tremors that are barely felt to massive events that cause widespread destruction. At the heart of this scale is something called seismic moment. Seismic moment measures the total energy released during an earthquake. It is calculated using three things: the size of the fault that slipped, how far the rocks moved, and how stiff the rocks are. This makes the scale directly linked to the physics of the earthquake itself, not just how hard the ground shakes. The scale uses a logarithmic system, which means each whole number increase indicates a much larger amount of energy released. For example, a magnitude 6 earthquake releases about 32 times more energy than a magnitude 5. And a magnitude 4 releases about 1,000 times less energy than a magnitude 5. This exponential jump explains why small increases in magnitude can lead to much more damage. When we look at how earthquakes are rated on this scale, we see that below 3.5, most earthquakes are not felt by people but can be detected by instruments. Earthquakes between 3.5 and 5.4 are usually felt but rarely cause damage. Those from 5.4 to 6 are capable of damaging poorly built structures. Earthquakes from 6.1 to 6.9 can cause serious damage within about 100 kilometers of the epicenter. Magnitudes from 7.0 to 7.9 are considered major and can cause severe destruction over large areas. Anything 8 and above is classified as a great earthquake, which can devastate entire regions and often trigger tsunamis. Because the moment magnitude scale is based on the actual energy released, it's the most trusted way to assess earthquake hazards. Emergency teams, engineers, and governments use it to plan safety measures, update building codes, and prepare communities. When you hear about a big earthquake in the news, remember that the number you see is almost always from the scale. It helps everyone understand just how powerful that quake really was. In short, the moment magnitude scale is the standard for measuring how strong an earthquake is. It gives us a clear picture of the energy involved and helps us stay prepared for these natural disasters.